Alright everybody, this is my first video. Today we're going to be ranking every single starting quarterback. Well, there's some rookies here that are going to be starting, but they haven't played a snap yet in the NFL, so we don't really know how they're going to play. So instead of being horribly wrong and reacting to this like a year from now, I'm just going ahead and not take the risk and put him in there. I don't know category. Alright? And there's some backups up in here like Sam Howell, Drew Lock. You know, I am keeping Sam Darnold since, he might start. I mean, he's not going to start week one. Depends on if JJ McCarthy plays terrible, then yeah, we can see him starting. So I'm going to rank him. Alright? Of course, this sort of tier list is going to go from S is elite, to F. Yeah, I'm not expecting no quarterbacks to be in F. I might delete F if no quarterback and no landing up in here. But I'm gonna start. We're gonna start with Tua. Tua's he's an A quarterback. Tua is deadly accurate. He got three wide receivers. Well, three good wide receivers and Hill, Waddle, and Beckham. So there should be no excuses that he does not put up 5,000 yards this season. Alright, it's a big number, but if Mahomes could put up 5,000 yards with Juju Smith-Schuster as his number one and Kadarius as his number two, Tua should put up like at least 6,000 with Hill. Alright. Trevor Lawrence, he's good. He just that final stretch he was playing with an injury, so you can't really blame him for looking horrible. But when Trevor Lawrence playing with an injury, he's C. But when Trevor Lawrence is healthy, the Jaguars went 8-3 he was healthy. He was good. Derek Carr is C tier. Carr, he had that good 2021 season. Then you remember they had Devontae Adams. Carr is C tier. He's average. He's not really all that. Now Sam Darnold, he's D. Well, he might be C. No, yeah, he's C. Darnold is just he went to New York. I mean, when the last time New York drafted a quarterback and it was good? But then he went to Carolina. I mean, Baker Mayfield looked terrible in Carolina, so there's really you can't really fault him. He went to two quarterback failing systems, and now he went to San Fran. Now he's on Minnesota. If he does start, he got Justin Jefferson, and that should make him look average, low average though. Kyler Murray, when healthy, is a B tier. He just on a trash team. Josh Allen is my first elite. I don't care. People might say he threw 1,000,000 picks this year. I don't care if he threw 1,000,000,000 picks. That man, have you seen the throws he made on the run? He's easy accurate. He can run. It just when it comes to the playoffs, he can't make it past the division round. Well, he did one time. But Mahomes just been older than him. But you really can't fault him because only two quarterbacks beat Mahomes in the playoffs, and there's Brady Goat and Joe. All right, so Allen, he's good. He's an S tier. If I have to rank these quarterbacks, this is solid so far. CJ Stroud's an A tier. See, I feel like CJ is better than Tua. Yeah, this is his first year, but he took a trash Texans team to the playoffs. All right, the Texans team with Davis Mills went 4 or 5 games on average, 3 games sometimes. They drafted CJ, and CJ went out there and started balling with Nico Collins. And don't get me wrong, Nico Collins is a good receiver. But, I mean, when you look at his 3 top wide receivers, Robert Woods was kind of washed. So, I mean, like, Dak Prescott is A. I feel like Dak is better. Dak is better than CJ. A lot of people hate Dak. I don't get why. I mean, I don't like the Cowboys either, but we gotta respect Dak. I mean, he's an NFL quarterback putting up MVP numbers. Baker Mayfield is a B tier quarterback. Maybe a year ago, Baker Mayfield would have been in F tier or D tier. But right now, Baker Mayfield he's top 15. Top 15. Probably 15, 14. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. He just now he got no receivers. He really didn't have a fair chance. Cause Brandon Staley was his head coach when he had receivers. Now he got a good head coach but no receivers. So I mean his defense is terrible. He really don't have a fair chance, you know. A-Rod Rodgers is a A-tier quarterback. We kind of forget that Aaron Rodgers was an NFC Championship choker. Made it to NFC Championship every single year. He was putting up MVP stats every year, won back-to-back MVPs. At a high age, now he's coming out. Now he's coming off a Achilles tear. 3 years ago or 2 years ago, he probably been in the S tier, but he's taking a step back a little bit because age. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a B tier quarterback. He's had a little bit of down year this year, but it's hard to top the year he had last year. It's difficult. This year he had not so good season, but it's still better than he went to the Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say. Kirk Cousins is around right here. He's a B tier quarterback. He tore his Achilles just like A-Rod, but it's just A-Rod. He's just that spin of the flick of the ball. A-Rod can I feel like he's not better than Hurts. He's not better than all these quarterbacks up here, but he's better than the quarterback below him. Kirk Cousins, he's a good quarterback. He's accurate. Lamar Jackson is an S tier quarterback. I feel like he's gonna be ahead of Josh because he got better receivers. But Keon Coleman now, don't fake on Keon. He might end up doing something this year. Anthony Richardson, he got hurt, but when he was playing, he was the C tier quarterback. Maybe if he played a little bit more, he could be in the B tier. I don't know, maybe A tier. But right now, I didn't get to see much of the Colts game this year, so I don't really know how Anthony Richardson played. I almost said Brock Purdy. Bryce Young. You own a failing franchise. They went from Sam Darnold, who was terrible with the Panthers, to Baker Mayfield, who was F tier with the Panthers. Then they got Bryce Young. The only thing that keep him out of F is these two guys right here. Matter of fact, no. He's seated, no. Bryce, Bryce can make some throws, but his O-line is garbage. His receivers are old. His head coach was mid, so you really can't fault him. Sorry if you're hearing the train in the background. The train came at the worst possible time, I swear. Deshaun Watson is C tier. Deshaun is a little bit better. I feel like he's better than Sam Darnold. He's about right here. No, Deshaun right here. Deshaun Watson, like back in 2020, was like an A-tier quarterback, but there's something about he's rusty. I mean, he's mid now. Will Levis, he is right here. We forget that he had that Atlanta game, but I know it's Atlanta. But 4 touchdowns made D Hall look like he back in with the Cardinals. He's a good quarterback. Well, he's an average quarterback. Daniel Jones. Brock Purdy is a. Okay, here we go. Purdy's good. Because Trey Lance was on the same team. And maybe you could say Well, maybe they didn't have CMC, but Purdy used the same team that Trey Lance had and took it to the Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say. Pat Mahomes, best quarterback in the NFL right now, no questions. Uh, probably like 4 elites in this category. And my Chrome about to go dead, so we gotta hurry this up. How many quarterbacks we got left? We got 7 quarterbacks left. Matt Stafford is a B tier quarterback. You know, maybe like a year ago, he probably been C tier, but he looked better. He looked better. Turned down the interceptions. Matt Stafford looking good. You know, Russell Wilson. Russ was kind of good this year. Russ, okay, maybe like a year ago he's in that D tier or C. Russ looked good. I mean, Russ was looking good. You know, it just that he got benched. I mean, they lost to the Patriots. You can say that, but Russ looked good, and everybody talking about that 70-20 point blowout. Russ had 2 touchdowns in that game. Russ had probably like over 300 yards in that game. Russ looked good. Gardner Minshew he's a C tier quarterback. Oh my God, I feel bad because I'm looking at these quarterbacks down here, and ain't not one quarterback under here is in the D tier and in the D tier. Jared Goff. Let me see. Where we're gonna put Goff at? We're gonna put Goff at B tier. No, he gonna be. Golf, he just don't wow me like the other people up here. But he is high B tier. He close to A. One more year with 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions maybe. He's in that A tier. Jordan Love is in the A tier. Reason why I say he's better than Golf. Golf needs good offenses to make it higher to the NFC Championship game. If you get off a terrible team, he's gonna be terrible. He's not gonna be terrible, but he's not gonna be as good as he wants to look. Just like some quarterbacks. I mean, I might put Golf. I'm gonna put Golf up a level. I'll put Golf in A tier. You just did. I don't think is he really better than Jalen Hurts? I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna say that. I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts. Golf gonna stay in B tier. And this quarterback right here. Geno Smith, he was average. He took a huge step down. Well, not a huge, but he took a real step down. Geno, he just didn't look the same. A year ago, he would have been in B tier, maybe even A tier, but now he took a step down. All right. Joe Burrow is in S tier. So this is it right here. I mean, this is my quarterback ranking. 5 ranked quarterbacks, and 1 would be Mahomes, 2 Lamar, 3 Burrow, 4 Allen, 5 Herbert, 6 Prescott, 7 CJ, 8 Tua, 9 Rodgers, 10 Brock, 11 I forget these quarterback names. Jordan. 12 is Hurts. 13 is Golf. 14 is Kurt. 15 is Stafford. 16 is Baker. 17 is Lawrence. 18 is Kyler. 19 is Russ. And so forth. So yeah, this is my first video, first tier list video. We're gonna start with a tier list. Do expect a Madden video tomorrow, and after that, I'm still thinking about it. Might do another tier list. I don't know. I might repeat it until we find another sport thing to talk about. Might play some 2K. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if you have any suggestions of who quarterback to bump up, let me know. And yeah, that's it. We done. That's it. We made it. That's it.